Hi guys, it is maybe it's about 2 days later for you guys. It's actually a few hours later for me. I think when I came to you guys in the last video, it was morning time. Well, right now it is close to 12 o'clock and I'm wearing these glasses because the exhaustion is real. The red eyes, it's a thing. I was really going back and forth about whether or not I was even going to show my face on here today, because that's just how bad I feel that I look. Man, we haven't slept in about 2 days, right? Part of it is because we're just still in shock, just utter disbelief. The other part of it is, I'll have to insert it, but the fans, the dehumidifiers that they're running, they're just so loud. Like the sound is deafening, and we have to sleep with them on because as they pull up wood, as they pull up carpet, as they, take out drywall, the moisture is back there, and so they have to dry it out before they can move on to the next step for the next day. So wow, man, it's rough. It's rough. I wouldn't wish what we're going through right now on my worst enemy. And so speaking of that, I want to send a shout out to everyone who has sent money over to the Cash App. I want to send a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who has supported the GoFundMe. I never would have thought in a million years I would be someone to, I don't know, do a Patreon or a Cash App or PayPal, any of that. That's never been my ministry over here on the channel. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think a lot of us as influencers, YouTubers, we sacrifice our time, our talents. We get on here, we put up the videos, and it serves as a source of entertainment and recreation, I think knowledge and just inspiration, I think, for a lot of people. And so when I look at the individuals who have in the past done Patreon, Cash Apps, things of that nature, I haven't had a problem with it, but just never thought I would be one who would do it. So I just want to thank everyone who has, found it in their heart to give. I know times are tough right now for a lot of people, right? So if you had it in your heart to give, but you weren't able to, but you did send over some encouraging words, that is greatly appreciated as well. Now, something I didn't appreciate, and I'm not going to sit on this long, the individuals who came on and said, aha, good for you. I was waiting for something like this to happen for so many years. You got on here and you flaunted your wealth. When? How, Sway? When did I ever get on here and do anything but try to be Black excellence, right? When have I ever gotten on here and tried to do anything but try to show everybody that, we can level up, right? I never came on here. Never was it my intention to come on here and come off as, oh, my arm is killing me. I don't even know where my tripod is. Oh, I let that arm rest. Never have I come on here. And right now I'm filming in the primary bedroom closet. As you can see, it's a hot mess. We have so much stuff in here. But this is the quietest place in the house. The rest of the house, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. It is so freaking loud. It is just so loud. So in order for me to talk to you guys, I had to come in my closet and close the door. But yeah, I've never come on here and pretended or wanted to come off as being better than anyone. Never, never. Now, have I come on here and, I don't know, just been me, an educated Black woman? Yeah. But for some people to say this is what I deserved, because I have a good life. And even through all of this, I still believe I have a good life. And so with that, let's say and I'm not comparing myself to these people, but let's just say, for example, I think Michelle Obama has a good life. Does she deserve to have her entire house flooded? Beyonce, does she deserve to have her entire house flooded? But y'all will bust heaven and hell wide open getting to a Cowboy Carter concert. Why can't I have nice things, right? But then also be in a position where, wow, I might need a little, you know what I'm saying? A little pick me up, a little help from time to time. We have homeowners insurance. Yes, we absolutely do have homeowners insurance. We would be a fool to have this house and not have homeowners insurance. So yes, of course we have homeowners insurance. You guys, in the last video I showed, you saw the guys around here working. That's insurance. But what maybe I didn't show, and I'll try to show more of it, is guys, we have a team of, on my arm, of about 20 to 25 guys in this house. Yeah. Electricians, plumbers. This is a big house, and they had to figure out what the problem was, what caused it, so that it wouldn't happen again. And I mean, maybe I need to do a better job of showing, you know, what is actually going on around here, guys. But it's a lot of people in this house. And Eric, Chase, and Chase is out for summer. We're in here living on top of all of this. We see the work that these guys are putting in. You know what we're doing with a lot of the money that has come in. And again, thank you so very much to those who have, you know, been compelled to donate. And again, you wanted to donate, but, you know, financially you couldn't do it, but you sent over encouraging words. Thank you so much for that. That really helps to lift us up as well. But we've been buying those guys lunch and dinner. I said, it's almost 12 o'clock, if not after 12 o'clock right now. They're still here. They've been here since 7 o'clock this morning. So we've been buying them lunch and dinner. So what we are doing with a lot of that is actually buying them, like I said, lunch and dinner, and then giving them tips as they leave. We don't have to do that, but we are just so thankful, so grateful at what they're doing and the great job that they are doing. Also, they're not just throwing the house back together. You know, I tell you, some people, boy, wow, wishing for someone else's downfall. I don't even know some of these people who are just, you click on a video where someone says their house has flooded, and you jump in the comments and you say, good for you, goody, sell your purses and this and that. How do you know I haven't? How do you know I haven't, niece? You know? But anyway, I said I wasn't going to dwell on that too long, but it just amazes me at just how evil some people are. Some of y'all are just evil. And, you know, kudos to those of you who said, you know, this too shall pass. And it absolutely will. It absolutely will. You know, this is really tough what we're going through right now, but I would say on a personal level, just me, this isn't the worst thing that I've been through. So, you know, just like the other stuff that I've been through, it has passed. I've come out on top, and I'll be, you know, even greater once this passes. Now, we're going to be in the throes of this. We're thinking about 5 to 6 months. We have another major team coming out on tomorrow, and they should be able to give us, you know, more of a definite answer as to how long this is going to take. But yeah, this is pretty major. This is pretty major. That water ran for about 30 minutes before the firefighters were able to find the valve to shut it off. And in 30 minutes, just about the entire, everything except for our primary bedroom. And we found out a little while ago that, yeah, some of the water did make its way down here. So they've lifted up some of the hardwoods in the primary bedroom. Some of the water, we didn't even know, got over into the laundry room. They didn't know it until they started pulling up the boards, and the floor is just wet underneath there. So it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. So I just want to thank everybody just for the encouraging words. We're not going to dwell on the negative people. You know, some people are just hurting, and, you know, hurt people want to hurt others. So I'm not in that. You know, I like I said, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Nobody should have to go through this. What did I do to deserve this? Nothing. And I want to send some encouraging words to those of you who said that you've had to at some point go through something very, very similar. So praying for you guys. A lot of you said that you've come out and, you know, you're better for it. So I'm encouraged. We are encouraged as a family. So thank you guys so much for that. But anyway, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, y'all. Gonna tip back out here, sitting here with Eric, and, you know, I don't know if Eric wants me to tell this, but guys, he had a panic attack today. He woke up this morning, they got here, and I think, you know, because today was like the first full day where we kind of woke up and saw the aftermath of it. I was downstairs talking to some of the guys, you know, kind of giving them directions and stuff like that. And I came upstairs and he was like, I just called my doctor. I got to go to Walgreens and pick up some medication. I just had a panic attack. He was like, my heart started racing really bad. And I was like, what is going on? He said, I started sweating. My chest was hurting. And he said, oh my God, I think I'm having a panic attack. And he said, this is what he said. I told myself, get it together, calm down. But yeah, sitting in our bedroom while I was downstairs this morning, he's up here having a panic attack. That's nuts. But some of you are out here, I don't know, for whatever reason, wishing for our downfall. But anyway. Oh, I'm not even sure if y'all can hear me. Probably not. But this is what we sleep with every night, right? The fans and the dehumidifiers are just raging. So they just left, thank God. Now we can try to hop in the shower and get in the bed. But this is Chase's room. Let me turn on the light. All right, so this is Chase's room. As you can see, there are no floors. There are no floors. They pulled up all the wood. All the dark spots, those, they told us that that's wet, right? It should all be white. It was completely dark earlier today, but these fans are the truth, the weight, and the lights. They are drying this stuff up. But his bathroom was, oh gosh, it was a mess in there. They pulled up all the baseboards, as you can see. So everything's gotta be, they've taken the doors off. Yeah, but can you guys just hear how loud it is? Like, do you think you guys could sleep with all of this going on? It's bad. So this is the upstairs walkway, the upstairs catwalk rather. They've had to pull up all the wood up here. So this is subfloor. So this leads into the primary bedroom. Not sure if you guys can tell, but that's dark right there, so that got wet. This board right here is a bit warped. So on tomorrow, they'll be pulling that up. Some of the water there had gone up under the tile there in the laundry room. And let's take a look downstairs without falling. But you guys hear how loud it is? Like, this is nuts. Let me lock this front door. It is loud. It is loud and dark down here. Yeah. And then one of the fans, it like knocks. Oh my gosh, y'all can't see anything, but you hear it, right? You hear it.
Find rest, find Starry night, yeah, no free. 'Cause when the day breaks, it with a smile. When I made your heart beat, I gave you hope for mine. You got what you need to put it right inside you. It's inside of you. When it all comes crashing down, and all the lies you hear get loud, trying to find your light, caught in the fog, stuck in the midnight. No, your sun is coming out, and you're gonna be okay. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. You're scared, you're worried. What is the outcome?
Good morning, guys. Welcome to another day here in, I don't know, demolition, disaster, chaos. Today is, what is today? Lord. I think today's Friday. Hope you all are well. It's a little after 5 o'clock this morning, having my coffee. I've been up for about 2 hours now. I decided, I'm just lying in the bed, tossing and turning. I might as well get up and have a little time to myself before everyone starts to arrive. They typically show up around 7 o'clock, and I'm sorry if you guys can't really see me. Like I said, it's super early, and the light switch in here does not work. They didn't turn the lights on to this room, but there's light in the hallway, so I hope that you guys can see me. I'm in the theater room. The TV works in here though, so I'm just gonna sit here and just try to gather my thoughts before everyone shows up this morning. But just woke up really thankful and grateful this morning. I got up and I saw several people have donated to the GoFundMe. Several people sent cash apps overnight, so just want to thank you guys so very much. When you're going through things, it's really easy to focus on the negative, because the grief of it all is what's surrounding us right now. So, and I'm no different. So on last night when I went to sleep, I was thinking about the people who were leaving the comments, and guys, I delete those comments when they come in, but you start to think about the people who were just like wishing for the downfall for my family, and I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. But then when you see the goodness in in the majority of the people, it makes you feel a lot better. So just thank you to everyone who's just sending the well wishes. Just really appreciate it. But yeah, so
Find rest, find peace, find joy. You're here with me. Blue sky, just breathe. Starry night, yeah, no free. 'Cause when the day breath amaze me with a smile, and when it makes your heart beat crashing down, and all the lies you hear get loud. Trying to find your light, caught in the fog, stuck in the midnight. No, your sun is coming out, and you're gonna be okay. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. You're scared, you're worried. What is the outcome gonna be? Oh, you're paralyzed, a fear that keeps your soul from singing. It's so tired of me. But when I gave you birth, yeah, I made you with a smile. And when I made your heart beat, I gave you hope for miles. And you got what you need, yeah, I put it right inside you. It's inside of you. But when it all comes crashing down, and all the lies you hear get loud, you're trying to find your light, caught in a fog, stuck in the midnight. You know your sun is coming out, and you're gonna be okay. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. Oh, yeah, you're gonna be okay. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. Cause when I gave you breath, yeah, I made you with a smile. And when I made your heart beat, I gave you hope for miles. And you got what you need, yeah, I put it right inside you.